What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing Metroid 2, The Return of Samus for the Nintendo Game Boy, and it is the first handheld Metroid title in the series, and it's the sequel and follow-up to Metroid on the NES. Now, the plot of this particular game is that the Galactic Federation pretty much hired Samus to go to RS-388 to eliminate all the Metroids on that planet. And she goes ahead and fulfill that particular mission. In this particular game, there are like different types of Metroids that outside of the original Metroids. Some of the Metroids that you'll find are like Zeta Metroids and Gamma Metroids and Omega Metroids throughout the game. And one thing you will do is like find them and of course eliminate them. And all of the Metroids you do find are actually the bosses in this game, which is the only time that this actually happens in the series. No other game has don't have the like a Metroid have Metroids as bosses from an overall standpoint. The only one that has like a Metroid as a boss is pretty much the Metroid Prime series. And like in the first Metroid Prime game, it's like Metroid Prime. Then the other two, like the two sequels behind it, you fight the Metroid Prime as Dark Samus. But anyway, you like find different items throughout the game, like the screw attack, the various suit. Now in this game, this is the first time you see the shoulder pads that comes with the various suit, and those shoulder pads became standard with the various suit. You also have like missiles. You find a spring ball and other items like that. And one thing is that you will find like different creatures that you will fight that wasn't in the original Metroid. You won't see them in the later Metroid games either. So they're not hard to take out. Just I would say a couple of blasts would do. The bosses, the creatures are not all that hard. But like the Metroids that you face can be like frustrating or easy or something like that, you know. And the main antagonist in this particular Metroid game is the Queen Metroid, which serves as the final boss also. And it's like, from what I hear, the Queen Metroid is pretty much the easiest final boss in the Metroid series. And it's kind of like after you beat the Queen Metroid, Samus will find an egg, which a baby Metroid will hatch out of it, and it will follow Samus, like Samus is her mother, and the baby Metroid will follow Samus to her gunship. And the game pretty much ends with Samus and the baby Metroid in the gunship. Now this is the same baby Metroid that you will find in Super Metroid, in that where like Samus takes it to the one space colony and really kidnaps it and all that. But anyway, this Metroid 2 is really the first game in the series where Ridley really doesn't make an appearance, mainly because in the timeline you pretty much already defeated him in Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 3 before this game. So that's pretty much the main reason he doesn't show up. Now, with the graphics, they're pretty decent, but it really hasn't aged well, this mainly because it was released on the Game Boy. I don't necessarily blame it on the Game Boy in and of itself, because there are graphics for like other games that's better. But the fact is, it just the graphics for Metroid 2 technically hadn't aged well. But if you like want color, what you're gonna need is like a Super Nintendo and Super Game Boy. Now the level design is concerned, Metroid 2 is very well drawn in my opinion, and it's pretty good for a handheld Metroid title. The gameplay is pretty good. You won't have any problems like switching from the beam to the missiles, and you're able to shoot down. You could go into morph ball mode without a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the gameplay is, to me, it's the best aspect of Metroid 2, and as far as the soundtrack is concerned, it's okay, but it's not the best soundtrack in the Metroid series, in my opinion. To me, it's like kind of like I put it in like last place, even if you could, even against like Metroid Other M, you know. So it could have been better, you know what I'm saying. But from an overall perspective, Metroid 2, The Return of Samus is a decent title though. Even though there are some flaws with it, it is a decent title and a good and decent follow-up to Metroid on the NES. Now, I can say that as far as the score is concerned, I pretty much give it a 7 because of the flaws. You pretty much can't ignore them, you know what I'm saying? But it is a decent follow-up nonetheless. But I do want to mention one thing is that there was a remake that was made by pretty much like a Metroid fan. They did it on his own. Took him like, from what I understand, like 10 years to actually put it together. And like Nintendo pretty much put out a cease and desist order on them and it prevented people from not playing the game. But my thing is that why didn't they do the remake? You know, they had enough time between Other M and Metroid Prime Federation Force to do it. But that's my own commentary on that. But anyway, if you like Metroid 2 for the Game Boy, you can mention it in the comment section. If you like this particular video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.